So coming up first, we have breaking news coming from Dallas. It feels like we have breaking news coming out of Dallas every single day now since they lost Jaden. But Mike McCarthy and Jerry Jones have decided to run it back again for the fifth straight season. Jerry Jones has decided to go forward with Mike McCarthy. He's had three straight 12-win seasons, but they've only had one playoff win. As you know, the big disappointing loss that they just had last Sunday to the Packers. So how do you feel about this news, Jaden, that Jerry Jones is going forward with Mike McCarthy? Do you think this is a
I
mistake?
mean, I'm not sure yet because I feel like I can't really say my true answer till I know if Dak is going to be gone. Because I personally thought that rather McCarthy or Dak would be gone. I don't know about you, but I personally thought one of them would be gone. So I don't know if we're going to be seeing here soon that Dak's going to be cut. I doubt it just because they got so much money wrapped up into them. I don't know. Maybe Jones just wants to give it one more shot. I mean, McCarthy did win a ring. So maybe he's not the problem. The play calling, I don't like. What are you thinking about it? You like the decision?
I mean, as a let's how do I word this? As an NFL, well, I mean, I'm not a fan of the Cowboys, so I do like this decision because I think it's going to be funny next year when we're in the same exact position. I think it's
Yeah.
funny that the Cowboys do this every year to their fans and just to everybody in general. So for that, I do think it's a good decision. But for the overall scheme of the Cowboys and them actually winning, I don't think it's a good idea. Mike McCarthy is a fantastic coach. Obviously, he won a ring with the Packers. It was a good playoff story there. They were on the road the whole time, but they but that he's just not getting this team where it needs to be. They have a talented roster. They have a talented quarterback. As you remember, he was the MVP candidate about 3-4 weeks ago. So the roster overall is talented. The individual talent, I mean, is there as well. That just goes with the roster. But it seems that the coaching isn't there. They just came out to that game against Green Bay not ready. They weren't prepared. The overall game plan, the overall scheme wasn't there. The even going back to the Lions game that they barely got the win with, it just seems like they're being outcoached and outplayed in these need to games where the pressure is on, where they need coaching the most. And Mike McCarthy just isn't and wasn't that for them. He can coach the hell out of them in the regular season, three 12-win seasons in a row. That's hard to do within 3 years. That's difficult to do. There's only 17 games. It's difficult to win 12 of them. You got injuries, you have flukes, you have a whole bunch of different factors that go into it. It's football, as you know. So three straight 12-win seasons is great, but he's just not getting them past that hump that they need. And if Jerry Jones wants a ring before he sells the Cowboys or something else happens, he needs to do something drastic in a way, like fire Mike McCarthy. He needs to do something like that. But the question then becomes: is Jerry too old to rebuild? In a sense, you know what I'm saying? Does he not want to do this over and over again? He said that he doesn't want to do that over and over again. So even on that aspect, Jerry, it's the Cowboys are in a very weird spot right now where they are just going to keep doing what they're comfortable with right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're in a very weird spot because, like you said, Jerry Jones is getting older. They definitely can't rebuild because, all these seasons they're getting 12 plus wins. So in the draft, I mean, they're at the bottom of they can't pick up a superstar QB and try to rebuild right now. So what do? Do you just hold on the Dak? Because if you don't hold on the Dak, you're gonna have to bring in somebody that's ready to win. And there's not really any QBs right now besides, I don't know. I mean, I, in my opinion, like the only one probably left, but I would not pick him up. It wouldn't be a good thing. But Joe Flacco, I mean, that's like I don't know. I mean, there's not really a QB that's just ready to step in right now and win. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, we don't know what's going on with him. Belichick, we don't know what's going on with him. I mean, those are the only two things I could think of that would be better or just around the ballpark that McCarthy and Dak were. So I don't really know what they do.